Hello everyone, I'm doing good too. So welcome back to my video session. Previously, I showed you Arcade Mame 2009, the compatibility and the speeds on 2D and 3D games. As I said, I did recommend it and it's alright because it's running both sides. So yeah, even the 3D games were not full speed, but they were running at decent speed. The older 3D games will run probably at good speeds. Now, about the Arcade Mame 2010. Why wasn't the Arcade Mame 2010 in my Retroarch list? It's been said that if they are missing core files, I'll tell you the way to do that. Okay? First, what you need to do, you need to go on Retroarch. If you guys think there's missing core files, then watch this video. Anyway, any missing core files will be added in there. Okay? What's the latest version of Retroarch? Because I just had this just 2 days. I just downloaded another version just 2 days ago. Okay, so what you need to do, normally what it is, okay. Yeah, I'll tell you what it is. Let's see if sometimes this messes up here. Can you see that gear? That's settings. Okay, it's already in settings. Now scroll down till you get to user interface. Press A on the Wii gamepad. Now, there's supposed to be a thing called Code Downloader here, yeah? Just enable that. I can't see on mine, yeah? Okay, once you enable that, go back and go back to the main one where it says load core, yeah? Then go to the online updater. Oh, it's up here, co-updater. Oh, there it is. Don't use that. Then you go to update core info files. Not install it yet. Once you've done that, you'll get the missing core files added now. Okay, they'll be added. And let's see if the Arcade Mame 2010 shows up now. Load core. As you know, previously it wasn't showing up. Look, it's still not there. Look, it's not there. What's the reason before? What's the reason on that? Because originally on Retroarch, Arcade Mame 2010 hasn't been downloaded into there. It's not in there. Even if you go to the repositories and all that, lists of core files manually that you can download and then install them onto the SD card yourself on the Retroarch program. That's how you do it. You can add it yourself. But the thing is, obviously, officially, it has never been released by Libretto, the Archimate 2010. That's why even doing this missing core thing I just showed you, it didn't show up. Now, even on the Libretto list, it's called repositories and all that kind of thing, yeah. You can get all the main versions of the RPX files there. It wasn't even in that list. It's not even there. You can't even do the online updater. You can't even get it from the Libretto's actual list. It's not even in there. Because originally it was never downloaded and installed into the Retroarch program, as it's not in there. Yeah. Now, let me see if I can show you this. If you go to load content, SD, yeah, Retroarch. If you go into cores, you got this thing called info. Yeah, in this info, you've got these main versions in there. You know, all the Archimate 2003 plus, 2009, 2010. You will find one in the info folder. Yeah, and while you're on here, if you scroll down, you're gonna get more lists down there when you put it in your PC. I'll show you that. So you stay on this, you scroll down, you'll see the RPX files, and down below the system, yeah, it doesn't show it from here. You go below down, and you'll see more core files, and under the system folder below it, all the RPX files here will come up. If you manually install it here, below here, then when you can go to a load core, I think last video didn't explain this, you know. Can you see these? These are showing up. As I said, below the system. They'll come up here. Then the Archimate 2010 will show up here. Now, when you download and install Retroarch from your PC for the Wii U, and you put in the SD card and all that stuff, you'll get the info file for Archimate 2010. But when you look below the system folder, there's no Archimate 2010 RPX file there. There isn't one. I don't know what the heck they've done. They released the Archimate 2010 on the info folder, but when you look at below the system folder, it isn't there. They ignored it. They didn't release it. Can you see all these? Like these main, look at these, all these main versions, look. Main 2000, Main 2003 Midway, Main 2003, Main 2003 Plus, Main 2009. All of these below the system folder, they are all the RPX files. Till they're not added here, they will not show in the load core. That's what's happening here. So you're probably never gonna get Archimate 2010. They've released this Retroarch update quite a lot of time. and you could download the latest version from their website. Every time you do that, it never bees in there. Never does. So many times it's been in there, the new version of Retroarch on the official website. Mame 2010 has never been in there as a core file. It has never been in there, ever. Can we expect Mame 2010 in the future? No. It'll probably never come. Because already, Mame 2009, they used that program because it was light, version. Even with that, the 3D games were running slow, and majority of the 3D games weren't even running. So that's why Mame 2010 is not even worth releasing. Because if they try and release that, that's going to be even worse. If they keep on going after 2010, 2011, it's going to get worse and worse. It probably wouldn't run anything. You know? Because already Mame 2003 Plus and Mame 2009, they can run 2D games fabulously. I mean, to me, the Mame 2003 Plus and the Mame 2009 can run 3D games as well. I don't know why it's giving you that kind of information online, saying that it's not recommended. Why is it recommended? It's alright, it still works. I mean, if a thing works, you can run it and you can run 3D games at decent speeds. It's fine. You can run them, doesn't it? But it needs to stay at Mame 2009. It can't go further than that. Okay? Things like that. I'll tell you something else as well. Mame 2009 did have another problem. Okay? Which I'm not going to talk about it in this video. I'll probably release another video on that sometime and I'll show you that. So this is where it stands, yeah. Nothing more to say about it. So don't expect to be, the Mame 2010 to be released. It's never going to release because it's already struggling on Mame 2009. Because the more versions they will release and more games will be added, they are more suited for more modern, powerful PCs. Okay, that's where it stands now. You need to be on your PCs now for the further versions. Like even if you're really interested in Mame 2010 and upwards, you need to be on your PC now from there. Okay, not on the Wii U. Can we run Mame 2010? There is a way. I'll show you how to do it on the Wii U. Give it a like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.